In 1918, Theodore Glava from Romania, he croaked because of the Spanish flu. And they laid him to rest in the Lafayette Cemetery. That's in Colorado. Yeah, we're doing the Colorado part of the haunted America. We've already done the other states. Alpha. You know what I'm talking about, letter by letter. We've already done the others. Now we at Colorado. So here you go. But anyhow, welcome. Let's talk about it with Yogi Hamm. I'm Yogi Hamm. This is Mugger Up. And we're watching for crap because we don't know what's going to happen in here. Stuff just, the darker it gets, boy, stuff start flying around. That's why I got so many bright lights on while we're doing a ghost story video. We always usually set the lights to a certain mood. But I'm keeping them on because weird crap happening in here lately. If you've been following the videos, ooh, we ran into some troubles. and the stuff just go flying. Stuff's hit me in the head, hit my glasses, fly by my face, and we got damn knives out here that we scrape and carve with. We got screwdrivers out here, you know what you do with them. And then I got some scrapers that have sharp edges on them. Them things, what if them things come flying, boy? I can't have that. I can't have that. That's why I gotta keep these lights on. Sometimes when I go leave, I gotta wait till I'm outside and I'm pulling the door shut and reach in real quick with one hand reaching in there like that. And I hit that switch and slam the door and you can hear stuff hitting the other side of the door. And I'm like, oh, if I didn't slam that door so quick, that stuff would have hit me in the head, took an eyeball out, cut my nose off, bashed some teeth in. I can't have that. Every night, I'm thinking about just leaving the lights on in there all damn night. Turn them off when I'm headed to work. But anyhow, that's, but that's what we're doing. We're watching. And I'm going to tell you something. When I got home at night, I was out here and it was just getting dark. It's like a little after 8 o'clock. It's almost 9. It's about 10 till 9 right now. So when I come, because I left they was having church meeting. And I said, oh, I bet it's about me. So I didn't go. And I said, and when it lets out at 8:30, I better be gone. So on this clock, which I forgot to set forward, that one's still backwards. So it's almost 10, and I came in here around 9, and I had to sneak up a road with all my lights out, and I couldn't hit the brakes. Because Ada Mae, my neighbor over there, she's sitting right in her window, looking, watching TV, watching for me to pull up so she can come running out. Yogi Hamm! And then she got them, it's warm out there. So she knows she got them damn flip-flops on with them talon feet. Flop, flat, 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 flat. Yogi Hamm! I'll be, oh God, then I gotta hear, that meeting was about you. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't want it. I can't have it. So I snuck down the road with my lights out. I couldn't even hit the brakes. I just had to give it a little bit of gas to get up a driveway and ease and just hope it stops. Because I was going to let it hit the supports for the carport if I had to. But anyway, I got in. She didn't see me come in. So we in here. But when I came in here at 9 o'clock, I heard some growling over there. That's what I was getting to. I don't have a producer or director over there going, that means change subject. And then this one means, whoa up, you're going too far with that story. So there ain't nobody over there, so I've gone we already 4 minutes in. I ain't told you a damn thing about that damn Colorado thing. Okay, but anyway, I heard this growling over there. We'll get to it in a second. I heard growling over there where my paintings are stacked. And I got some buckets and stuff. And I heard some growling. And it was real low at first, and then it come up. And it got kind of loud. And then as I got over here, like that, It was like kind of loud, but then it started getting low again. And I'm like, what is over here? And I'm looking, and I'm like, I'm expecting to see some kind of little demon monkey penguin or something. I don't know what I'm going to see, but I'm expecting to see some kind of little demon. Them demons take any shape they want, and sometimes they make these weird shapes that confuse you. Because when you see it, your brain that can't, it don't look like nothing you ever seen, so your brain freezes up trying to make sense of what you're looking at, and then the demon, while your brain's trying to figure that out, that demon goes, get you. That's how they get you, boy. Look out. You see something. So I was over there looking. But I wasn't gonna let him get me. I was gonna fight the hell out of him like I did Fran the other night when she was all so I come back over here and I'm like, well, it's quit. So I come back over here. A little bit later I hear it start going, and I'm like, so I'll go back over here again. Again, I ain't even playing. We come back over here again. And I'm looking, and it gets loud and loud, and then it gets getting low and low and low. And then I'm like, is it? So I come over here to the big garage door, and I'm looking down past all them paintings underneath there, you know. And then I come back over here. Then I hear it coming again. So I hurry and run over here before it could get loud. And then I heard it. So I put my ear against the thing, and I realize as a mini bike going up and down the street. Normally, I'd have recognized that right off the bat, but that's how much what's going on in here. The vibe, the atmosphere is terrifying in here now. And stuff flies at your head. Right when I was in film and here it comes flooding, and then she's over there throwing up, and let's just say she's voiding everything. Ooh. We had to clean that up. Well, Patty did most because I was barfing. All day I was barfing. Okay, twice, but ugh. So anyhow, all right, let's jump over here. That growling. I wasn't going to tell y'all about that because I feel kind of stupid, but it happened. And I tell my failures as much as I tell my successes whenever there is one. Like one a decade. Next, the Vampire of Lafayette up there in Colorado. He's, like I told you, in 1918, that Theodore Glab from Romania, he got that Spanish flu and he croaked, and they buried him in that Lafayette cemetery. Now, so locals believed he was a vampire. You know why? Because I'm going to tell you in a minute. But so they believed he's a vampire, and then he. So before they buried him, they drove in a wooden stake. Yeah, right in that guy, right in him in his damn coffin. So, but they did that to hold him down, and the legend says there's a tree that grew over that grave, sprouted from a wooden stake. I don't see how that could happen, but if somebody can figure that out, explain it to me, and we'll see what happens. But that ain't how that works, I don't think. But there's a big slab of concrete is placed over that grave now. So explain how there's a tree growing out of that. I hate it when people put unbelievable crap in it just to spice the story up. Leave it alone. It's fine. You got to put that in. And then when people find out, oh, it ain't true, then they're like, well, maybe none of it is. So that's why you don't put crap it didn't have it. That's why I don't like movies about like Queen. I was like, I want to go see that story. And I thought Brian May and that Roger Taylor guy, they was involved. I said, they ain't going to let it be fictional. Half of that damn movie fictional. They rewrote everything, make it drama. That made me mad that I went and saw it. But anyhow, so that's what happens when you change stuff up. You drive people away. What happened? So why did the locals think they's a vampire? And the only thing that I can find is that he was tall, skinny, and pale. And he had moved there from Transylvania, the area around Transylvania. And so naturally, the dumbass people with brains the size of a walnut would just, he must be a vampire. You know what? Everybody said, well, it was different back in. Them superstitions was strong in people. Hey, that would still happen today. So don't tell me them people back in are dumber. No. They're just as dumb today. Dumbass people. So they would think that they dug him up. They dug him up, and at the time he didn't have no lips, and his gums, and the teeth made it look like it was. But because back then people didn't know that your fingernails still grew, and your hair still grow, and your lips dry up and go back up, and then your gums dry up and recede, so your teeth look like they longer, but they ain't. This just what happens when you croak and they put you in the ground. But people didn't know that, so they dug him up and they're looking. They're like, "Oh, look, him long teeth and them fingernails." Oh, but they were dumbasses in them days. They was dumbasses. Well, people were stupid. Let's just leave it at that. But they continued to grow. So there you go. There's the story of the Lafayette dang dub vampire. 1918. You go over there, you can see it. It's there. His grave is there, and there's a big old slab of concrete over it. To keep him down, I guess. You tell me. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to give you a song, and I know I've told you this song before because I think it was in the Scary Songs category when I gave you five songs ago. But anyhow, it's from 1977. Blue Oyster Cult. Baby, you know them. Don't be the river like that. This is that song that made me question how you supposed to say Nosferatu. That's how I'd heard it my whole life. But these guys sing this song called Nosferatu, which I think sounds scarier. But I think if I tried to use that, people think he's using big words. He's changing words and trying to sound smart. I don't need people thinking that. I mean, any more than they do. Okay, so go listen to that. Go listen to that song, Nosferatu. Go listen to that. Go look up that Vampire of Lafayette, see if there's any more to the story. I can't remember. It's been so long. I started looking these up and putting this damn category together a long time ago. All right, let me get out of here before something flies at and stabs me in the head. There's screwdrivers over there. They ain't right at me. Look at them. All right, I was looking to see if they followed me when I moved over here. They didn't. I'm surprised. Nosferatu. Go listen to that. Yeah. Grover's Nipples.